Hi, I'm Alex Margavio at the Royal Winter Fair, and we're here with hunter horse Amir. Amir, can you tell us if you're excited for the Royal Winter Fair? Are you looking forward to today's event?
The Royal Winter Fair means hard work, dedication, time, the best of the best. It is a prestigious horse show, and it means that to me, it means you've competed and you've worked hard all year for this opportunity.
We compete in Ontario. I live in Ontario, but competitors from across the country come to the Royal, and you have to have accumulated enough results and high enough placings throughout the year to be able to qualify.
The Royal Horse Show is the highest level competition in Canada for the equestrian community and a trademark of the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair.
My name is Sydney Jefferson. I'm currently living in Oakville, and I am from Toronto. I grew up around horses, and I started competing at this level about 6 years ago.
My family has a farm in London, so I grew up on a farm, and so I've been riding my whole life.
I'll be riding Socialite today. This will be her 5th Royal Winter Fair, and she actually really, really loves this horse show. I'd say it's a growing relationship.
This is Amir. He is 8 years old. He's a gelding, and he was born in Belgium, and he came to Canada a few years ago.
I enjoy the hunters because it's all about presentation, and it's all about how you ride your horse, how your horse comes across.
I've been competing since I was very young. I've been riding since I was very young, so I certainly enjoy the competition. You always get a little bit nervous, and this is different than a normal horse show. It is our Canadian Championships, and we've been working all year to get here, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a partnership with your horse for sure.
I think that people love the Royal because it's been around for so long, and I think it's really become an iconic part of the horse show culture in Toronto, in the country, and in the world. This is its 96th year, and we can't say that about a lot of horse shows anywhere in the world, that they've been around for that long. But I also think that the horse show specifically, the Royal really celebrates a time when horses were used for everything. We needed them to survive, we needed them for transportation, we needed them during wartime. So I think that the Royal nods to that, and I think people really appreciate that.
Horse shows, we have traditional outfits. I'm in my breeches. I'll put on my tall leather boots when I go to show, a white riding shirt and a blazer. The division that I'm in is called Adult Amateur 18 to 35, so 18 to 35 years old. So that means that I'm competing against other adults who are also amateurs, so they work professionally at another job. They don't work with horses professionally.
The easiest way to explain the difference between the classes is hunters would be like figure skating. It's very technical. The horses are based on their rhythm in the ring, how well they jump, their form, and how well they kind of sync with the riders, where another division, we call it jumpers, would be like speed skating. There's no judge on overall look. It's you have a fault if the rail is down, and that's your score at the end of the day. My role at the horse show is I'm a horse show braider, so I am a hairdresser for horses. So the horses you see behind have their manes and tails braided, and that's what I do. My job is super important because I kind of make or break the look of the horse. What I do is called hunter braids. They're like little button braids. If the braids are in a nice straight line and even on the neck, it helps enhance the overall appeal, like overall neckline of the horse. It's kind of relates to the beauty contest aspect of being judged. It's also respectful to the judge to have your horse braided when you compete.
I started showing in the Pony Hunters, I think in about 1995, and I showed in the Pony Hunters and the Children's Hunters and the Junior Hunters, and then I showed in this division 12 years ago. It is a lot of fun and it's nice to be back. There's lots of new competitors, but there's also a lot of competitors in my division that I showed against when I showed on the ponies and on the horses as a junior.
I'd say a lot of practice time, a lot of time spent with Hannah, a lot of mental preparation too. You practice all year for it, and really at the end of the day, it's all a mental game. At this horse show, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. It's a different atmosphere than the every day-to-day horse shows that we have throughout the year. I would probably say last year was a big moment for me. I won 3 out of 4 classes, and we actually came away with the highest scoring amateur rider.
Wisconsin, and win the victory by Debbie Henderson. Sixth place award will go to entry number 279. Entry number 279 is Socialite. Socialite's our entry that's all written by Sydney Jefferson. Seventh place award going to 281. Number 281 is Heavenly.
Today went well, not as well as we'd like to hope, but we finished 6th overall. So, I mean, overall it was a good day. We have a little bit of work to do going home. Next year, hopefully, if we return, then we just have to kind of calm the nerves. And Hannah was 100% accurate today. She was on her A game. Just sometimes things don't go quite as we planned.
Thrilled and surprised. You would never predict how a day is going to go. They're both very nice horses, so I knew they could do it, but I certainly can't predict what the outcome would be. So I'm thrilled with both of them. They both tried so hard. I actually have to go to my real job shortly. I'm a professional engineer. I design roads and pavements. I work for a consulting firm, and I am an adjunct professor at the University of Waterloo in civil engineering and a sessional lecturer at McMaster. So I'm on my way to the airport to design some pavements for the next 5 days.
I'm going to go watch some of my fellow competitors. I think I'm going to go eat some of the food here, maybe have a drink too. But I think just to enjoy the atmosphere.
Got any tips for all those up-and-coming, aspiring hunters out there? Anything?